What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Detroit Lions franchise. And today we're going to be taking on the Packers for the first time this season. Last year, the Lions went 2-0 against the Packers, and we're looking to do the same this season as we'll play them in two times in a span of 3 weeks. Looking at the playoff picture, we are the 4 seed after our loss. The Niners and the Panthers are now above us, but if we can bounce back here, we could very well be back at the number 2 seed. Looking at this, it is a superstar potential game for Aiden Hutchinson. All he has to do is get 2 tackles for loss or forced fumbles, interception, or sacks, and we'll look to move Aiden Hutchinson to superstar development. Looking at training this week, we were 100% healthy going into this game as far as training. We had no training injuries, but we are going to be without our 2 biggest targets this season, potentially Pharaoh Brown and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Looking at the Packers here, they're going to be without Jones. Aaron Jones will be out with an injury, so it'll be Samaje Perine at the running back position. And then Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs are the 2 second-year receivers that are going to be leading the way. So I don't think the Packers' offense is that great. They did pull in Elton Jenkins, and the right side of their offensive line is a little bit weak. Looking at their defense, they got Andre Carter out of Army. Unfortunately, Andre Carter in real life was not draft eligible because of the new bill that was signed where he has got to do his mandatory military service. But it's interesting him being in this game. Jair Alexander, 98 overall, so we definitely don't want to be throwing it his way today. Darnell Savage will be out, so Tariq Carpenter will be the free safety, and then Adrian Amos will be the strong safety, and then Jordan Berry, the punter, former Pittsburgh Steeler. But here we are once again at Ford Field for this home game against the Green Bay Packers, looking to keep up the streak against them. As last year, like I said, they went 2-0. Can we go 3-0 in the last 3 games against the Green Bay Packers? We're going to start with the ball here on a 3rd down and 3, and Goff is going to hit his man as Josh Reynolds and stride down to the 38-yard line. That was supposed to be an out-breaking route, but instead it was kind of lobbed inside, and Josh Reynolds made a really good adjustment to the ball. So 2nd down and 10 here for the Lions offense. Goff looking to go deep, and that pass is going to be intercepted by Jair Alexander, so another interception for Jared Goff, his 6th in the past 2 weeks. It looked like Goff got hit as he threw the ball. He did have a man open, but he got hit, and that caused the pass to not be a good one, and then Jair Alexander just makes an athletic play. I mean, one of the best interceptions I think I've seen this season in this franchise. What a pick by Alexander. So that would give the Packers the ball. 3rd down and 16 for them. Aaron Rodgers still the quarterback here in Green Bay. 18 interceptions on the season. Hutchinson's coming through, and Aiden Hutchinson is going to get the sack. So we're already halfway to superstar development with Aiden Hutchinson, and he just bullied the right guard there. Drew Sanders, who really started the season off hot, has kind of been quiet recently at the edge rusher position. But Aiden Hutchinson, though, when he's healthy, is a force to be reckoned with. So that would give us the ball after a short punt by the Packers. We have the ball at the 45-yard line. The gives to Blake Corum, and Blake Corum goes up the middle, and Corum's going to have 15 on 1st down. We finally got to see him score a rushing touchdown last week, and we want to continue to see Corum. 3rd down and 12 here for the Lions, and Goff's going to throw this one underneath to Josh Reynolds, and he'll be taken down about 5 yards short of the 1st down marker. Taylor Decker was the injured Lion on the play, so the offensive line's kind of been beaten up this season. We've really struggled to stop the pass rush, but we need these guys healthy going into the postseason. 3rd down and 8 here for the Packers. Rodgers misfires as Aaron Rodgers, this has been an uncharacteristic season for him. Could potentially be his last. 1st down and 10 here for the Lions, and this one's going to be a deep ball, and that's Allen Lazard and stride down to the 22-yard line. So Jared Goff throws the interception, but has bounced back well. 5 of 7 passing, and over 100 yards for the offense here in the 1st quarter. Gives to Jamal Williams. No, it's going to be a play action fake, and it's going to be to Jody Fortson, and Fortson's got the ball up the sidelines, and he'll be taken out of bounds at the 2-yard line. We love Pharaoh Brown and what he can do to the offense, but when Jody Fortson has had to step in and be the tight end, number 1, he has done really well. 3rd down and goal here for the Lions to make it a 10-point game. To give it to Jamal Williams, he cuts up the middle. Touchdown, Detroit Lions, as they're going to take a 10-0 lead here in the 1st quarter, and you could not have asked for a better start out of the Lions. Actually, I guess he could have. The interception probably could have gone without. So a big score there for the Lions. We missed a field goal that we had kicked earlier in the game, so that would be a 10-0 lead for us here early, and just a wide open hole. I think our offensive line has done very well in the running game. The passing game is where we've kind of struggled with, but that's probably on me and Jared Goff as well. So 3rd down and 10 here for the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers got a man wide open down deep, and it's going to be Nico Collins, the Michigan man, down to the 34-yard line. So finally the Packers get something going on offense. Their previous drives were nothing. So at the end of the first quarter, we lead 10-0. We have far more offensive yards than they do. 3rd down and 4 here for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is going to go deep, and this pass will be caught, then dropped by Romeo Doubs. Sean Murphy bunting had tipped the ball, then Romeo Doubs had it, then dropped it. So the Packers would kick a field goal. It's now a 7-point game. Here we are across midfield on our next drive, and Jamal Williams takes this one for 10 yards and a first down. He's up to 71 yards. I just kind of struggled to find highlights of him running the ball earlier in the game. First down and 10 at the 28-yard line now. This one's going to be a play-action fake. Goff is finding his target. It's Jody Fortson once again. Down to the 7-yard line goes Jody Fortson. Those play-action fakes to Jody Fortson have been really good in this game so far. And that's where we kind of made our money with Pharaoh Brown as well. So seeing Jody Fortson be able to step in and do the same thing is a good thing. 3rd down and goal here for the Lions. At the 1-yard line, you think you can get this one with ease. Jamal Williams, right to the left, touchdown. Lions, it's Jamal Williams once again, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the first half. As we see a little bit of celebration by Jamal Williams, as he's been the best running back in the NFL this season. I've been looking at the awards, and he's not up there for best running back award, which is just crazy to me. Packers football now, 3rd down and 1. They desperately need to score a touchdown. They have gotten down there a couple of times. Only a field goal to show for it. Samaje Perine on 3rd down and 1. He's tackled for a loss. Alex Anzalone, the shaken up Lion on the play, but tackle for a loss, and that would set up a 4th down and 1 for the Packers. They would punt the ball. Our ball now at the 22-yard line. Goff getting out of the pocket. Goff throwing it to Fortson, and he puts it right in the tight window. Jody Fortson once again. Jair Alexander was in coverage there, and that's going to be a perfectly placed football, or that's picked off. 3rd down and 4 here for the Lions. 2-minute warning just happened. Jared Goff in the pocket. Jared Goff getting out of the pocket. Scrambling. Jared Goff. Vanilla Vic. Touchdown Lions. 23-3. Once again, shout out to Bengal for the Vanilla Vic reference. But Jared Goff has done this a couple of times this season. Touchdown Lions. And that would give us a 24-3 lead here in this game. And we haven't even reached halftime yet. Jared Goff, what a run. 3rd down and 3 here for the Packers. They need some points here before the end of the first half. Rodgers in the pocket, blitz coming, and he throws it out to Christian Watson. It looked like Christian Gonzalez was super close to getting an interception there. 2nd down and 7 with 8 seconds left for the Packers. They're just going to run the halfback draw, and this one's going to be taken down to the 12-yard line. That was Travis Dye. So that would set up a field goal attempt to end the first half. It's up, and it's good. So 24-6. At the end of the first half, it's been all Detroit in this game, outside of one thrown interception by Jared Goff. I think Dan Campbell's got to be pleased with the way that we've played. We've ran more plays than them. They've only run the ball 6 times in this game, so when you force a team to pass, that will make your success rate go up. 2nd down and 6 with the Packers starting the second half off with the ball. The pass is to, I actually don't remember who number 5 is on their offense. Actually, I think it's Noah Brown, the former Ohio State Reaver. This is a deep ball to Christian Watson, and it's caught at the 24-yard line. Tripping over my words, but Christian Watson comes down with the jump ball. Yeah, it's Noah Brown out of Ohio State, who is number 5 for the Packers. 3rd down and goal here for Rodgers and the offense. Rodgers is going to get out of the pocket. Nobody's open. He throws the ball away, and that's going to set up a 4th down. And once again, another field goal attempt. So 24-9 the score now. Get it to Jamal Williams. He takes it left. Jamal Williams blocked by Josh Reynolds, and he's caught at the 40-yard line. So Jamal Williams up to 92 yards rushing on the game. He's been super good this year, super reliable for us. He's not been injured at all. 1st down and 10 for the Lions as we are across midfield now. Play action fake. Goff's getting out of the pocket. He's going to hit Jody Fortson, and Fortson's got a lot of room to run, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Jody Fortson has been really good today. 1st down and 10 here for the Lions. The pass is to Josh Reynolds to the left. He streaks wide open. Touchdown, Lions. He got some separation, and he scored the touchdown. It was a crossing route, and I believe the defender ran into another defender, and that's what caused Josh Reynolds to be, yeah, he did. So that's what caused Josh Reynolds to be so wide open. He catches it, and he literally walks into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. So 31-9, we are putting it on the Packers here in Detroit. 3rd down and 4 here for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers going deep once again, and this is caught once again by Christian Watson. Or no, not Christian Watson, that's Noah Brown on the reception. I thought it was number 9. Aaron Rodgers, 1st and goal. Touchdown, this one's Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And finally, they get a touchdown in this game, so it's 31-15. They will go for 2 to make this a 14-point game. They are still in it. The defense has played really good in this game, but the Packers are just now passing it, and Aaron Rodgers' skill is on display. 2-point conversion attempt is going to be good. It's Christian Watson on the slant route. A 14-point game with 1:47 left in the third quarter. Goff now with the football, 2nd down and 6, and he's going to hit Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds down to the 47-yard line. And he's had a really good game today, filling in a slot for Amon-Ra St. Brown. But going forward, he will not be our slot receiver. It will be Jameson Williams. We've kind of seen Jameson Williams not have an impact the last couple of games, and I don't want that anymore. I want him to get the football. 2nd down and 10. It's going to be a screen pass for Jamal Williams. He cuts inside, cuts it back outside, and he'll be tackled at the 39-yard line. He picked up a 1st down, but unfortunately, we weren't able to do anything with the ball. So that would set up a 55-yard field goal attempt, and it is good by Quinn Nordin to make this game a 17-point game. Rodgers' pass is going to be complete to Robert Tonyan to the 31-yard line. So Rodgers has had a really good game today. Just was unable to find the end zone on those red zone opportunities. 3rd down and 5 for the Packers. Rodgers all day to throw. He's going to find his target. That's Nico Collins down to the 5-yard line. So that would set up a 1st down and goal. Later on would lead to a 3rd down and goal. Aaron Rodgers in the pocket, and he's going to find Noah Brown for a touchdown. And the Green Bay Packers would make this a 10-point game. 4th down and inches for the Lions. We want to go for this and try to end this game right here, right now. Man in motion, get to Jamal Williams, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Lions, down to the 45-yard line. Jamal Williams up to 120 yards on the game. That would lead to a field goal attempt after the Packers successfully stopped us. This would be a 59-yarder for Quinn Nordin, and it's right down the middle to make this a 37-24 game. Quinn Nordin has been perfect this season. Only one missed field goal, and it was like a 63-yarder. So Packers with the ball now down 13. Aaron Rodgers, a lot of time to throw, and he's going to be picked off by Christian Gonzalez. He takes to the right, and Christian Gonzalez will walk into the end zone for a pick 6. A little bit of celebrating as he walks in. And the Detroit Lions are going to walk out of here with a dominant victory, 43-24. We saw Christian Gonzalez jump in front of a route earlier in the game and almost come down with the interception. This time he does, and he walks into the end zone with the pick 6. He's my rookie of the year so far. We'll have to take a look at what the end result is later on. But another interception by Aaron Rodgers. This time it's Sean Murphy-Bunting who picks it off. So 2 interceptions in the span of 2 drives, and that's going to do it here in Detroit as we're going to walk out of our stadium with a 43-24 victory. Once again, I believe it was the Chiefs game. Aaron Rodgers threw an interception. No, it was the Bears game. Jared Goff threw an interception in the Bears game on the opening possession. He did the same thing in this game, and he bounced back and had a great game. So if Goff's going to throw an interception, that's what I want to happen. I want him to throw the interception and then bounce back. Our defense played dominant today. Late in the game, Aaron Rodgers was able to complete passes and put up yards, but we were kind of just playing a soft zone coverage, so he was able to pick us apart. And I knew that there was probably no chance that they were going to come back and win this game if we just played smart football. Not conservative football, but smart football. So we do pick up the victory, another good win for us. We can't have games like we had last week against the Panthers, though. That was a terrible game, and coming back and beating the Packers just shows that we can play clean football. As we put together really good quarters. The worst scoring quarter we had was the third, where we only scored 7 points. But like I said, Jared Goff, 22 of 30 passing, 280 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jamal Williams, 23 carries, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the ground today. And Jared Goff had that scamper where he had a touchdown. Josh Reynolds, like I said, 6 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown, had a really good game. And Jody Fortson, 5 catches, 99 yards. Could he potentially be the number 1 tight end even when Pharaoh Brown comes back? Because he's played really, really good this season. Looking at the offensive line, I think we allowed 1 sack, and that was it on the game. But Aiden Hutchinson had 2 tackles for loss, so that means he will be moving up to superstar development. And that's really big because now he can have abilities, and I think that can make his game that much better. Christian Gonzalez and Sean Murphy-Bunting with the 2 interceptions that we had in the game. And Sean Murphy-Bunting also had 3 pass deflections in this game. He's had a really quiet but really solid year. Quinn Nordin did his thing again today. And then Roschon Johnson was handling the kick return duty today once again. And Dean Fuller says, I called it, didn't I? Aiden Hutchinson has been upgraded to superstar development. So that is very big for him going forward, and for us going into the playoffs to have a dominant pass rusher like him. But looking at the injuries, though, we did have an injury to Alex Anzalone, and he will be out for 5 weeks. So for us, what does that mean? Should we put him on the IR and sign a middle linebacker, or should we just keep rocking with Alex Anzalone? If I were to sign a linebacker, I'd want a very fast cover middle linebacker. But we'll have to look at the free agents and kind of find out, do we want to put him on the IR? Could we use somebody else? We'll figure that out. But right now, the Chicago Bears are kind of threatening. I did send to the next week, and they are 8-6. So if we were to lose a game against the Raiders or the Packers, that last game of the season against the Cowboys could probably be the deciding factor on who's going to make the playoffs. Will it be us or the Cowboys? But I don't think we're going to get to that. I think that we should make the playoffs. If we win one more game, I think we're pretty much a sell. I mean, not a sell, but we're an automatic buy that we will make the playoffs. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this game, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week when we take on the, not Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders. See ya.